viewers, Rectangular back, this time with another haul video. Here we have a dumpster that I bought a while back, but when I was down in Southern California hanging out with Michael Wisman and Punker Mike, my fellow podcasters from the Triple C podcast, I brought this dumpster down there with me to have Punker Mike tag up with some graffiti. And yeah, I think it turned out really nice. Thank you very much, my friend, for doing that for me. I have no graffiti skills, so I didn't think I can copy stuff. And I might make a few minor changes, but I think he did a really good job. I like the stenciled pictures and signs. Very cool, really nicely scaled on here. And I don't know if you can see. I'm going to zoom in. You can see where it says Brock was here, so I thought that was a pretty cool touch. And yeah, it was just recently Punker Mike's birthday, so hopefully he'll be doing a haul video showing what I got him, and I think Brock wished him a happy birthday as well. So let's see what it looks like on some of the other sides here. These are really cool dumpsters that you can get from eBay. There's a site called Wrestling Superstore. They have a website as well. I think the website, for me, the shipping was a little bit cheaper than the eBay store. So yeah, that looks really cool. I really like that one. It's got some really cool stenciling and stuff on there, so yeah, really like that. And just put a figure next to it so you can get a little idea of the scale. Here is the Daredevil from Walgreens exclusive Daredevil. I'll give you an idea of how big these dumpsters are. So let me know what you guys think. And with that, let's move on to the next set of items. Next up, from Mattel, we have the Ghost Trap playset from Ghostbusters. This is for these little 2-inch scale minifigures, and can't remember who it was in the group. Somebody in the Plastic and Paint group posted that they found this at Walmart, and looks like it works really cool as a background prop for like industrial set or a lab warehouse, that kind of diorama. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool deal. I don't live near a Walmart, so I was able to find this on Amazon for the same price, and just what's it called? Free shipping with Prime. The only thing is you have to pay tax. So I would have had to pay tax at the store anyway. So yeah, saved me wear and tear on my car having to go hunt this thing down. Hopefully they will end up at clearance. I don't know if I'm assuming not just Walmart carries these. It probably show up at Target and other places. So with any luck, they'll go on clearance and maybe show up at Ross or something. I can get them for a few dollars less. I wouldn't mind having a couple more. And with that, let's move on to the next set of items. Next up, we have some head casts and a camera accessory prop. The camera came from eBay. It is from Playmobil, and my friend Michael Wisman hit me up asking to keep an eye out on camera props for him that he was looking for his SpiderMan, and checked around on eBay and saw this thing and went ahead and bought it. Not quite sure how the scale was going to work, and then once I got it, I told him, hey, this one is in good scale. So yeah, definitely see if you can track it down. Here is a camera that came with one of the Marvel Legends action figures. I know that the famous shot that I I think it was, I can't remember if it was, I think it was Sentinel Dembo did with, I think SpiderMan doing ACBA. He used this camera, which really isn't appropriate because it's a telephoto lens, and this one is much better for close photography. So yeah, you can see that they're about the same size, minus that huge telephoto lens on the other one. But yeah, the strap is a little too short, but that can easily be popped off and replaced with something else, like a piece of string or whatever. So moving those out of the way, let's get to the head cast. These came from my friend Dave Castle, who you've heard me talk about many times and was on the Triple C podcast. And these heads come from, the green heads come from the Marvel Select Spider-Woman base that she comes with, and I actually have those figures that I am modifying to turn into Hydra soldiers. And yeah, it's really cool that they come cast in green so that you don't have to spend a lot of paint covering them in green. It's like pretty much just one coat of green paint will do the job, and then you just have to go paint the mouths and the eyes. And then also this head cast came from a DC Direct figure. I think it's not DC Direct, DC Icons maybe. But anyway, yeah, and it's really hard to see the detail of the mask slash face. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm going to do. This is really cool for like a terrorist, like a masked thug, basically. So yeah, let's move on to the next set, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So the main reason I picked up that head cast from Dave Castle was to put on these Scourge figures that I got. I know a guy who's got his own shop and was able to get 2 of them from him. I think it cost me $13 each for those 2, and then I got a third one for $12.50 shipped on eBay. So pretty damn good deals. And the DC Collectibles Arrow figures is the Dark Archer from the Arrow TV series, I suppose. I don't watch the show, so not that familiar. But yeah, it's a it's a bigger scale figure, but the head does work. The head is the same as this cast that I got from Dave Castle, and what I want to do is I want to paint this one like a gray color, and then make him like maybe an African American guy underneath, so he'll be lighter color mask with a darker flesh tone, and then obviously I have to paint the eyes. But this head, I at least wanted to have one that I didn't have to mess around with trying to paint the face. I actually have another one coming from, I got these from a seller in China, and I'm going to gotta do another. Just popped the head off. I already modified this one so it'll fit on the Scourge body. You can see that was the head from Phantom X that I think Al Chang showed that first, and then Frank Ochoa showed him using this head on Scourge. And pop the head off of this guy, and then you can see how it looks. It looks really good, actually. I think it looks a little bit better than the Phantom X. The Phantom X head is a little bit small, and this head is a little bit bigger. It looks better on this armored body, I think. So yeah, that looks very cool in my opinion. And yeah, so I have the other one coming from China that I can do the head swap on this guy, and then I can have Scourge leading them, and have these just generic hooded dudes, being led by Scourge, or ganging up on Captain America or whatever. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and let's move on to the next set of items. Finally this week we have the Marvel Legends series, and I use that with air quotes. Marvel Legends series Gamora. This is the 3 3/4 inch Gamora figure, previously known as Marvel Universe scale. And yeah, I don't normally collect this scale, but Gamora is my favorite character, so I definitely had to get my hands on her. And I'm very excited that there is a remote possibility we might be getting Gamora in 6-inch scale in this costume. This is my favorite costume that she's worn. A lot more practical than a lot of her, her old classic costumes where she was basically wearing like a skin-tight fishnet costume and a cape. So yeah, this appearance in the comics where she's teamed up with Angela is my favorite moments of recent comics, and yeah, she just really kicks ass in this costume. And let's see, yeah, on the back, nothing real special, just a picture of the other figures in the wave. And yeah, with any luck, Hasbro will upscale this figure to 6-inch and make us Gamora fanboys very happy. Alright, with that, hopefully you guys liked the video, you share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey you, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Brock out.
That's crispy.